Hey y'all, I know I'm making a lot of videos today. I'm sorry about that. But I just um was working on this and I forgot to tell y'all something that's the most important step you can do to this quilt is starch, 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 starch. I started out with a brand new can for this quilt. I'm already about half out. I starch so much that my fabric is soaking wet. And I give it a wiggle, let it air dry. And just a little bit, and then I iron and iron and iron. That gives me the opportunity then, look how stiff that is, to make sure my seams are butted up perfectly, and I can even stack it on the table. Look at that. You see, most northerners may not know this, and there's nothing wrong with it if you do not. But here in Texas, we like starch. We want our jeans to stand up tall. We call them breeches. We want our hair high. So we all know about stiff and all that stuff. So starch is just a natural go-to thing for me. I love starch. I just happened to go upon Miss Leah Day's video one time, and I'm like, girl, I'm already on it. But she had some great information, and I can't remember the video. And you know I suck at links, so if you haven't checked out Miss Leah Day, do that. I really do recommend it because, guys and girls, I'm telling you, my fabric is starch. Now, this is a little floppy for me. I don't like it that kind of floppy. But I only did 2 layers of starch. I didn't feel like dealing with 3. Usually I put 3 to 4 in there. But I'm able to make it really nice and stiff. And I even did it to these guys. So it makes it stand up perfectly, really nice, crisp. That's the way I like it. So if you don't know about the starch method, I recommend this stuff. I don't use Best Spray because I don't get that stuff. That stuff's just too weak. Here in Texas, we can either go big or go home. So I use this stuff, and I buy it at Sam's. And knock on wood, I haven't had any problems with it, and it doesn't have that no flaking or on dark colors, because that's what I worry about sometimes is the flaking, and it doesn't have that problem. So if you're doing something intricate, it's not really intricate, but this is a 4-patch, and I want my seams to match, then, you know, you really need to starch it really well. But like for the crumb quilt, I don't starch. There's no point in that. Now the other debate is, do I wash my fabric first, or do I just carry on? Y'all, I use so much starch that if it's going to shrink, it's going to shrink during that stage because it's so dang wet. And I think nowadays they make fabric that's already pre-shrunk, but I don't know. Those quilters that are knowing what the hell they're doing, will y'all please comment? Do I need to wash the fabric, or do I need to not wash the fabric? How do you go about washing jelly rolls and charm packs? I mean, there's so much of that washing I don't get, and that's a debate, and a can of worms are probably opening right now, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm self-taught on everything I do, so there's a lot of questions. But anyway, guys, we're getting started. We're making stuff, and we're going to get the 4 patches going, and sweetheart, I cannot remember your name, but I said I was probably going to do the 4-patch with the leftovers of these so I can have 17. She goes, I would do it and put it front and center. And you know what? I sure the hell am. But y'all take care. Have a great evening.